Greetings and salutations, and welcome to another episode of the Unfiltered podcast, the podcast where we talk about all things gaming with no stress, no fucks given, and most importantly, in the most entertaining way possible. I am your guest, Manul Chandila, and with me, we have two very important people. People that you guys might be familiar by now if you watched our League of Legends community customs. They are PnX's UWU motherfucker teams, Dragon and AD Muthu. Guys, hi.
What's up?
Th-
What's up?
Hi,
Hello.
hi, hi.
Thank you for taking the time to be a part of this. And like, honest to God, we have a lot of things to cover, a lot of ground to cover, and I'm very thankful that it's you two here. You two give me such good vibes. So let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Sure, bro. Sure.
Yeah,
Thanks for
let's
having
start it
us.
and thank you for having us.
Alright, first and foremost, what I want to know is right about you two guys as like players. I think of it as an introduction round where the people who are listening get to know a bit more about you. So, Drogon, I want to like just tell us about yourself, how you got into League, how you started getting into the competitive scene, and anything else you'd like us to know. So, Drogon, go right ahead.
Okay. So my in-game name is Drunk Drogon.
Okay.
Short form Drogon, and so I started League in 2018, somewhere around March, April, and so at first I started in the North American region, and then my friends was like, US is better, and then I came to US, and then I met Muthu, and with Muthu along, we had a couple of more people who are not playing League anymore. So back in the days, we just used to, fuck around and just play for fun, and then I think, when did we start playing competitively? Was it
I think
2019?
we started around 229.
Yeah. So, and then we went for a couple of, local tourneys. We didn't know anything about clans or anything. We just wanted to go and like, have fun. And so, step by step, we got to know people from the tournaments, and we met like Snowy and the PnX people. And so, yeah, that's how we got into the whole gaming tournament thingy.
Perfect. Alright, AD Muthu, what about you? Tell us your story.
Yeah, my in-game name is AD Muthu, but short form it's Muthu. Everybody calls me Muthu. So I
AD
started
is
playing.
attack damage.
No, AD is actually for my name. It's short for my name. I started League around 2017. I saw my cousin brother play it, and I wanted to start it. So I have been playing since 2017. And same as Dragon, I also started in the North American server because I didn't have any knowledge about the game, and then slowly move on to the US, and then we started meeting up friends, and we started. I think it was around 2018 December. We had our first
Yeah.
SLCG, uh, the SLCG tournament that we went to, and we started to play competitive, and then we joined the clan, and it was like a good experience from a game.
Okay, that actually sounds like a blast. So both of you kind of played this game parallelly, joined competitive parallelly. It sounds like you two are best buds, to be honest.
Yeah, like from the people that started to play the game, like as a team, I think the only two are left, me and Dragon now, like
uh,
who are playing League of Legends.
okay, so
Yeah,
I heard some interesting things, like how you guys have been together for like 5 years, even if the teams change. Like you guys have always played together. And like you guys have a very interesting history how you guys started in a team called Dat Dash, and then y'all went to Maria Kade. Then there's apparently a Maria Kade 2.0, which
Yes.
Akila loves calling it the Maria Kade without him, minus him, the Maria Kade minus Snowy. And then now we're with Uwu Misfortunes, right?
Yeah. So
yeah. Like you can call it anything you want. Like,
Okay, officially, from the horse's mouth itself. What is it? Say it with your chest.
like officially, like it's ooh motherfuckers, but then like it's not like a
Bro,
publicly good name, but then like
community
we yeah,
guidelines.
Of
yeah,
course.
like we
So
just
yeah, you
we
can call it
started the
whatever you
team.
want, bro.
Yeah, we
Uh,
just started the
Honestly,
team and everything, and we didn't have a name. And I was like, uh,
mm.
the guy who registered that to the tournament. I don't know,
so
just go with
I
Umo.
I didn't. So Muthu was the guy who put the name, right? So none of us didn't know. Like I was like, Ado, are we playing this tournament? And he was like, yeah, okay. Did you register? Yeah. And when he started, when we were going to start the tournament, only I got to know like this is the name. I was like, bro, good shit.
Okay. I had a blast casting your matches. I was going in like a constant flux between calling it ooh motherfuckers and ooh misfortune to the point where
Yeah,
people got
Yeah.
confused, and I think some people threatened me to go the additional anime mile and go at the say ooh
With the
woo
ooh
woo.
sound.
Yeah,
yeah, the
just
voice
like
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
imagine
You should
like
have. You should have done it, bro. You should have done it.
nah, nah, nah. Imagine like covering like an intense gameplay, just saying, "Oh, hits me without oh, fix the game." Like, what the fuck? How is that gonna work out, right? That's
We we should have like put that sound clip to the stream, bro.
oh shit. Oh, that would have been fucking tragic. Actually, I also hear one other thing, Drogon. Many
Yeah, bro.
people say that your Darius is one of the best in Sri Lanka.
Uh,
How true would you consider that statement to be?
uh, it's not like I wouldn't call it like the best, but I used to be you know okayish Darius player. But
Uh,
people got to actually like my team used to call me. So when I was like, I there was a time before starting playing Darius, I only played Garen, right? So
ah, yes,
yeah,
another brethren.
yes.
Uh,
These buggers used to call me Challenger Smurf Garen main. So I was like a Garen one trick. I only play Garen. Like you
mm,
name the lane, it's jungle, top. ADC, I played Garen, bro.
same.
And then
He's my guy.
yeah, and then from somewhere I started playing Darius and kind of like the champ feels like me. So yeah.
Mm,
So and fun fact, Muthu used to be our original top laner, and like I didn't know shit back in the day, like how to farm or anything. So, but then I started playing like a couple of champs, and then we didn't have a support, and Muthu actually taught me like how to play top and what to do and whatnot. So he used to be like a Shin one trick. I mean, he used to
mm,
be like a couple of fun tricks like Master Yi and all this stuff,
okay.
and very noob champs. So he actually taught me how to play top lane, and then this
Okay.
guy moved to support, so he could get easily carried like from us.
Of course. Nah,
Five hit
I'm
play, bro.
just
5 hit play.
no,
I'm
cause
just missing. I'm
there
just
is
missing.
I know, you know, but there is a certain beauty to this, and this has always been in a theory in my head. If you play the most basic fucking character in the game, which is Garen, and
Mhm.
you beat those complex ass multi key pressing 5 hit like champions, and you
Yeah,
see the salt like ferment and appear like on your screen,
that,
that's the most tastiest feeling you can have
that
as
is
a
a
Garen Hunter.
satisfaction.
It's
That
so
is a
beautiful to
satisfaction.
watch, right?
And the
Like
other thing
mm-hmm.
is, yeah, sorry, bro, keep going.
No, I was ready for you.
And I was gonna say, and the plus point of that is when you like play easy champs, you learn the game better. So if you are playing like complex champions, you have to like master the champ and everything, right? But when you play like simple champions, you can focus more on like other things like how to farm, rotation, map awareness, so those kind of things.
All right, so AD, what's your specialty? Like what do the people know you for? There is definitely something because people used to fucking you know, I'll let you speak about it yourself.
with the champions, like from time to time, like from season to season, I play different types of champions. Like first I started playing Shen because like I loved his the abilities and everything, like how could you could use your ult to help the other teams, and how good he is in like 1v1 scenarios even if he doesn't have ult. But then like with the new items and everything, like he is now used as of a champ now, so I'm sad about it. But then, like when I was playing top, and but then I knew that like it's not like I can't carry with Shen, like in my rank games and everything. And then I slowly started playing things like Yasuo, Annie, Rumble. So that was like the main few champions that I played. Like around now, I play a bit of support as well, and I think with the clan and everything, like the clan wise, everybody says that I have a good Brom and a Rakan, like within the clan. I'm a bit like they say that, so I'm a bit happy that I have some champions that I'm good at.
We saw it for ourselves during the tournament, right? I just didn't want to
Uh,
gas you all up too much, you know. But it is what it is. You guys showcase one hell of a fucking match. Like you guys, like Vanguard versus Misfortunes was one of the most exciting matches I saw in a while. I'll be honest, and you guys fucking
Thank you,
overthrew
thank
that.
you.
It was beautiful, right? Now, when you guys prepared, and now that you all are a team together and all of that, like all shy boy, everybody, right? Um, how was the preparation process? Do you guys have anybody like special that you like guys would like to mention, like coaches or any other individuals that kind of helped y'all that you would like to mention?
Mm,
well, like the preparation and the start, like as I said, like before the tournament, for the last few years I wasn't a bit keen of playing tournaments and everything, and I was like just I enjoyed watching them and then just BMing and having fun with everyone in streams and everything. But then like I was like with my friends, like are you guys playing or anything? And before like one day or like few hours, the registrations were
registration.
over. Like we registered the team. Like we asked who is playing, who is playing, who is playing. Then Ashin, Shy Boy, he was like, "You guys are asking everyone. You are not asking me." He asked like if he want to join, and he said, "Yeah, let's play for fun. Let's have some fun." And we never knew that we would win the whole tournament. We were just trying to like have some fun, and that was the main thing. But it's a new experience that we were able to beat Vanguard and were able to win the tournament.
You guys make it sound like you guys are like the unassuming enemy protagonists walking into the fucking battlefield and then
Honest to
taking
God,
it.
bro. Honest to God, we were just fucking around, to be honest.
We were just
Like,
messing around with everything and
yeah,
all. Yeah,
like the only preparations that we did was like when the match is about to start, so everyone joins the lobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just like take the IGNs and go op.gg and like find out, like check what
Uh,
the champs they have played and like just ban the most played champs.
yeah, it's a very valid tactic to be fair. Oh, that's
That's pretty
beautiful.
much the preparation that we did.
Oh my god. Okay, that's perfect. Now I want to ask a bit of a serious question. As a representative of Game Changer, there is something that we always like to ask the people that take part in our initiatives, right? And that is, how was your experience as team who misfortunes? uh, and when you guys took part in the tournament, you guys got to experience firsthand how it was like. And let's be honest, we're not exactly experienced in terms of this. We Game Change is relatively new initiative, and we are always, and again, this is me very publicly openly asking y'all, how was this as a tournament experience for you guys? In what ways did we fail you, and in what ways can we improve in the future? So I would you guys can be as honest and upfront as you like. I would like to hear it all. Let's start with you, Drogon.
Like honestly, bro, the tournaments were just like way better than what I expected. So uh, I haven't played like a lot of tournaments, but I played like couple of tournaments. But I know like when there are sudden changes in how the matches will be going to be, and like schedule plans and schedule changes and all, right? And
You
from
guys
the
are
organizing.
you're specifically mentioning the walkovers and the shit show of a schedule that we had to deal with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, things like that, and like how the ranking is made, how like how the teams go to the second rounds, how the so like in that perspective, bro, like y'all did a really good job, right? And y'all made sure like the matches were on time, like at least the schedule was on time, and
Mm.
y'all made sure that the matches were played on those days itself. So y'all adhered to the rules, if I'm being blank. So
Uh,
that was the main, like the good thing that I observed. So, and specifically to the point that you mentioned, so y'all, this is your first tournament, right?
the first League of Legends tournament that
It's
we have.
first League out of Isthmus. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. So in that, so organizing like in this scale of a tournament for the first time and in this much of a level is actually like applaudable, bro. So y'all have my, honest, like uh, good vibe on that, to be honest.
Uh,
So and like the negative from the negative parts, I would say it was just that I think there was some issues with the streaming, right?
oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about that, but
So
you keep going.
yeah.
Holy shit, that was a
So
shit
that
show.
was like the only thing that I observed as like a negative thing. Other than that, I was like pretty happy with how we all arranged and took over the tournament and how it went and all. So yeah, kudos to you guys.
Thank you very much. Like, is there anything that we can specifically highlight and focus on when we are doing a tournament again that we should keep an eye on? Is there anything like that, Rogan, before we move on from you?
Um, I would say just stick to the good work, bro. So, and don't, like take shit from anyone. Just, if you all have specific rules to your tournament, just go ahead with this. No one can say shit about that. If they are registering knowing the rules, then they have to obey the rules, right? So
Hmm.
just,
Perfect.
yeah, stick to that, bro. Don't like, just because I've seen these in tournaments, like some
Hmm.
people will come and say, okay, we can't play this game today, let's play tomorrow, or we want. So there was a finals I played which was supposed to be best of one, and they
Hmm.
lost the finals, and they became best of three.
Ah, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
So yeah. So and y'all made sure like those kind of things, those are, but rules are rules, bro. It's put there for a reason, right? I mean,
Hmm.
rules are meant to be broken also, but then again,
In different contexts.
indifferent, yes.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah.
all valid points. Thank you very much, Rogan. AD Muthu. Same questions on your end, if you don't mind.
Yeah, like Drogon like said some few of my ideas that I had just add a few more. Like if you take now in the present day League of Legends, it's like the competitive level. It's like very low. Like we haven't had tournaments like in age. I think the last tournament was also done by City, the University tournament that they made. But then before that, we only had tournaments like Interclan and everything. We don't have any tournaments. So hats off to arranging one to game the game changer, because like like it's so happy for the players that who are playing League of Legends. Like we know that the game here in Sri Lanka has been going down for the past few years, but then like when there's someone who is able to like keep it on the top again, like brings up super joy. um some like things that you would be able to I think like Dragon said, like have the set of rules like that you have, like, and also like it would be okay like if you would be able to like in the next tournament, if like have a set of rules that you have, and then like you could post it or send it to the teams and everything, or maybe like the best thing is post it on your page as well, so that everybody knows that it's that we are playing under. And so that with the walkovers and everything, uh, even we had an issue with the walkover and everything, but however it was on, like we had like some of us are working, some of us are studying, so that's a big issue, like when arranging tournaments and everything for everyone from us and to your side as well. So we just have to talk with the players and the people who are doing the tournament, and we would be able to like make it. So we were able to make it up, like we had like a 15-minute delay in our match, and then however it a bit got a bit furthermore because of the delay in the stream and everything. Like it had no issue on us, but then I don't know if there was an issue from the other end with the other players and everything. Uh, like we know, like asking for walkovers and everything, like it would be, it's fun, but then like it's better to play the game and then win it by your skills and everything. That brings a bigger joy, like, or more than like asking for walkovers and everything.
Oh,
So yeah,
yes.
that I think that's like better and everything, like for everyone who is there in, like, not only League of Legends, in the other regions as well. Like some teams ask for walkovers and everything, but like, so in our end, we would like to play. We see like we at where if we can beat them and everything. So yeah, the number one thing is it has a set of guidelines or rules, like
Mm,
that you will be pointing out to everyone, like publicly
mm,
publishing it on your page and everything, and that's it. And since it was your first tournament and everything, like I'm not going to talk about the stream session because like it happens, it's Sri Lanka, and like people those who are doing, like they don't have like the full technology and everything, like we just do it from the what PC requirements and the technology that we have. So
mm,
hats off to like you were streaming there, but in the final you were able to like bring a full the semi-final and the final, you were able to bring, like you learn from your mistakes and you were able to bring a full stream, and that's how that you learn from it. So I think like on the next tournament you could do better in that, and we would have tournament
mm.
without any minor issues or everything.
Yeah. Again, thank you very much. This is like valuable feedback, and you do know that even if the guys don't watch all like the entire episode of the stuff that we do, we make sure that all of the members behind Game Changer watch at least the criticism part, because it's we uh, we believe in the fact that like this kind of like these kind of words are what we kind of have to hear, right? Now I also use this as an opportunity to give you guys some behind the scenes as like what caused the fuck ups, what happened, because we're not some secretive fucking crowd, okay? We're a bunch of guys who play video games who got together to create a community platform where people can do fun things and have a good time overall. Streams wise, we have a lovely streamer team. By the way, we have Tarindu, who we lovingly call the head of streaming of GLK. He's a kid called Cupcake. He's super nice. He's very passionate. He's one of those people that stream every day on the page, on the Game Changer page, right?
Uh, he's the one who plays Overwatch. Or?
Oh yes, he plays Overwatch a lot as
Oh,
well now.
yeah.
So he's our head of streaming, and me and Akila have been streaming for a while.
Mhm.
And we know the ropes, like how media works, how the league client can only be read through Streamlabs OBS as a window, and how you should use game capture to do like we know the ins and outs. But this platform is also a way for the new up and coming people like Cupcake, for example, to figure that shit stuff out as well. The stream failing, the responsibility absolutely falls onto my head and Achilles' head, because we didn't take the time to prepare them. They're basically upcoming generation at the end of the day, right? We did our best to prepare them, but because of work and all of that, we didn't have the time to run it by them, like run everything by them. So when the semifinals and finals came, which were like the most important matches in the series, right? I basically ended up doing the stream and casting. but we ended up like talking about it because we have this league 1v1 tournament coming up in the future as well. So by that time, I'll probably just be a caster. Those guys know how to do a league stream properly now, so they've learned from their mistakes, and I can only hope that that kind of clusterfuck won't happen again. Really sorry about the loss of footage that happened. Do you guys know how those streams went, by the way, when the fail happened? Nishal, the secondary, like the caster, the caster that cast with me, he fucking streamed it on Discord. We put window capture and got the Discord stream, and we showed that through the stream instead. It was so fucking shoddy. It was fucking embarrassing. But
Nah, bro, but y'all did a good job, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said. Like it was a 2-day
Yeah.
tournament, and like you streamed like for I think it was 4 games, a total of 4 games.
yeah.
So you had a bit of mess up with the first two, but then you had a good stream with the semi-finals and the final game. So yeah, like it's like
and
you
we
learn from
watched-
the mistakes, and
Yeah.
but then we watched it like everything, and the stream was it was good.
Yeah, and the casting is like pretty good too. I mean,
You guys having your own fun
own fun. Yeah.
and everything, guys.
we
It was pleasurable to watch.
Thanks, man. We did receive a bit of criticism though. Apparently, I have a bit of potty mouth, to be fair, and that's true. I actually can't stop myself, but yeah, I'm gonna have to regulate that a bit in the future as well because Facebook really cares about community standards. You know, it is what it is. That's apparently a thing. I did not know this, so I'm supposed to regulate myself. I'll probably keep an eye on that as well. Of course, okay. Let's.
Part of that should have been our team name as well.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I kept calling it misfortune anyway, so it's okay. Regardless, right? So all in all, now that the tournament is over, our next upcoming tournament is actually a Dota 2 tournament, the complete opposite side of the spectrum. The oppositions, the rivals, the enemies, you know. And during the stream, okay, a lot of people requested a 1v1 tournament, like I mentioned beforehand. Now, what I want to know is, can we expect you guys to be there? If it does happen.
I'm sure Muthu will be there. He loves to trash talk, bro. He loves to trash talk.
And the reason why I asked this is, Dragon, okay? Now, I am a bit of a self-proclaimed Garen man, okay? Now, if it does happen and you end up being there, I probably won't take part in the tournament, but I want to have an exhibition match against your Darius. Do you
We'll see,
think?
bro,
Do you think
You're
that-
gonna play Garen? You're gonna play Garen?
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, I know. The odds are stacked against me, but I wanna give it a fucking shot. You know?
No, it's a good matchup if you like. You have means to outplay.
Yeah, I have means to outplay, but will you let me outplay?
You can Q and flash.
Who presses R first? That's basically how
Probably,
yeah. Coolios.
Looking forward to, bro. Looking forward to. Hopefully, you
If
can
I
have a
like-
good match.
Yeah.
If I can add to that, like
Okay.
you asked like if you're participating, and he was like I would be like I don't really like 1v1s because I know I suck at them. But then like the last 1v1 tournament, like it was held like 3 years ago. Like I just like took part in it, but then I pretty much played well in it, and I went to the quarterfinals, and I was pretty much good. Like I played a good 1v1.
Mhm.
Like the quarterfinals was also against like one of like the current best player in Sri Lanka. It was a Hydra. I had the
Oh,
quarterfinals, and
okay.
he smacked me in there. Yeah, I would like take part, and also like just to add up on the Garen Darius matchup. So like a bit of warning to Manu on
Oh.
here. Like his Darius is pretty good. Like in all the past tournaments Darius hasn't been like given. Only I think it was in one tournament they gave it, but we lost the game as well. Like we played against like the best players, but however, like he solo killed top level player, like a top lane in Sri Lanka
This
in
is
that year.
this is my opportunity to start a legacy, guy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking take it. Let's go.
Uh,
Let's see. Yeah, no fucking promises on
I,
this
I,
call.
I like I don't know if the Drogon remembers, but then he lost to my Shen in a Darius
Oh,
versus Shen
oh
I
my.
play. So yeah, you can
Uh,
you can try.
yes, let's go. Let's go.
That, that's
Ah,
why that's why I said, bro, he's good at money once. He knows how to, like,
he
draw you
knows how
through.
to make it happen. Yeah.
Yes.
What I want to know is, right, was Team UWU Misfortune's first appearance in this tournament, or has he taken part in like other tournaments beforehand? I want to know this.
You mean like the whole team, bro?
Yeah, the whole team.
This is our first tournament, like, as this team.
Yeah, as a
So
team, this is our first tournament. Like with other teams, like we have played around. Like me, like the last time we played me, Drogon, and our support player Nakta. We were playing together,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
The
Ashin
was it
was playing with another team, like one of the best teams that was in Sri Lanka at their
it's
time, at their prime.
Black?
Yeah, Black PnX Black and Bunny Bugsy. He was playing in another team.
Okay.
But this is like a jumble of people. Like we just like got together, as I told you earlier. We just had wanted to have some fun,
Uh,
and we
so
just registered here.
Yeah.
you guys will still be a part of the tournament circuit, though, right? Like, is this team what you guys will be going forward with, or do you guys have something else?
We never know. Like we just uh, like we created it for fun. Like we don't know have a specific goal. Like to say you like we are going to go as a team to the finals. Like if there are any more tournaments, maybe not as a team or maybe as a team, we never know. So
He
that's
Alright.
my
wasn't
honest
like
answer. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
but
We
wasn't
may
like an
come with
A
another
team.
team. We
it's,
never know.
regardless, you two will be playing together. I get the
Yeah,
it's
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
yeah. And Muthu, I heard that even though you do mention support a lot, you moved to mid recently. Is that true?
No, bro,
Yeah,
he moved
not
to
actually recently. Like the last team we were playing that Ash and everything. We had a mid laner. Then I was playing support. Then he stopped playing like the competitive level. So
Mm-hmm.
then I had to move to the mid lane, and I was playing mid lane with Maria Kade. It was going over and over.
I'm curious, what kind of mid champs do you play?
Right now, I mostly play mages. Like mages, like the good champs that I play. For now, I've got Victor. I have a good Rumble, and that's pretty much it. My AD champs are a little bad. Like I have 500k points on Yasu, but he's like
always the
he's
0-10 power spike, bro.
80 in the name. That's
Yeah,
also I was.
yeah,
My kryptonite.
yeah.
you should see his Vlad, Azir,
Oh.
My
Syndra.
leg is pretty good now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good now. He
Oh,
has improved.
that should be bloody fabulous to watch. Hey, I mean, we'll get to see it in action, one day sooner or later. I'll keep an eye on this. Holy shit.
We'll probably see his champ pool in the 1v1 tournament.
Of course, AD. Let's go. I'm still wondering whether we should be putting mirror matchups or whether we should be going like, hey, what the fuck, pick whoever you want. Let's see.
Pick whoever you want, like blindly.
Yeah.
I think that's the better one.
Let
Actually,
the
I
guys
let
say
Yeah.
what
the
they want.
let the two people decide. Okay, actually, that's a better approach. Because again, 1v1 tournament is not gonna be as serious as the normal tournament. It is not
Mhm.
going to be. It's not meant to be. Look, if you guys remember the SLT esports platform, the platform that they started, where they started hosting tournaments. Do you
In
guys?
game, right? In-game
Yes,
Yes.
platform.
in
Yeah,
Not
that
yeah.
one, right?
not in-game esports. There's SLT literally started a website called esports.slt.lk, and they started hosting
Ah, okay.
tournaments there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
They like hosted tournaments and they gave away RPs.
Is
Uh,
that the one that we have to, create accounts in their portal and then?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
Right?
That's
They
where it was. Yes.
That's in-game.gg, something like that, right?
no, that's ingame.gg is game.lk's thing, if I
Ah,
remember
okay, okay,
correctly.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so
this is
It's pretty much.
pure this is pure SLT, and they held a couple of League of Legends 1v1 tournaments like from time to time. I think they still do.
Mhm.
But the problem is people who really don't really play as much there. And I joined one tournament. I fought through fucking four people to get to the finals, and then my friend went through four walkovers and got into the finals. That's like beautiful. I'm like spending 15 minutes for a match. Atra din ek Sri Lanka like finally made it to the top. This guy just already waiting at the top of the fucking brackets. It goes to show, man. It goes to show.
okay.
Anyways,
Like I
yeah, Eddie.
having walkovers, like now you have something to say. Like I beat 40, I did this and everything. Like
Uh,
it gives you a memory.
uh,
So having
uh,
walkover, it's like just went to the
I
finals or
yeah.
something like that.
I drank a Red Bull and I flew up the ladder.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, just take the free LP, bro.
Real people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I would like to move us all into a little fun segment that we do at
Mhm.
the end of the podcast. Okay. And this fun segment, right? We're all video gamers, right? I mean, of course, most of us just play League 24/7, but we're all video gamers. So we all had a starting point somewhere. Now, and we all have meaningful games that have been like quite experience on us that it's like imprinted in us, in our genetic code at this point, right? So, what I would like to ask is from both of you, starting with Dragon, of course. Give me the three most impactful video game experiences that you had in your life. That could be a game or something related to a game or anything, but we would like to hear the three. Dragon, let's start with you. As always, go.
Okay, so the first one would be there's a game called Delta Force 2.
Okay.
Delta Force, yeah. So that was like the first actual like game that I started playing.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be FES game, so like COD and all. I think Delta Force was before COD. I'm not sure. So that's the first game I started with. So that sort of like got me, you know, interested in gaming, I would say. So that was one, and the other one was I would say IGI.
Okay.
Uh, IGI one. So yeah, I used to play a lot of like IGI specifically because that game never gets you bored, right? I don't know
Mm-hmm.
for me. Uh, and yeah, the other one is I'm not gonna say League, but I would say NFS.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like was
NFS Most Wanted. Yeah.
most
So
wanted was your
yes,
first.
specifically, no, no, not the first, but that's the NFS one that I love the most. So I
Okay.
started with Heat, if I'm not wrong. It was Heat, then Underground 2, and then Most Wanted, and then Carbon, and then I didn't play after that.
Okay. No, because that's understandable. I
Yeah.
myself, the very first video game I played was Underground, and the
Mm.
rest is fucking history, right? So
Yeah.
you were a FPS kid when you started.
Yes. Yeah, when I started, I used to play like a lot of FPS. So there was a time I used to play CSGO, but not
Ah,
much, just a bit, and I played pretty much all the COD games except for like the recent ones. Think after like the World War II, I didn't play anything after that.
after
So
World War II, that was
yeah, yeah,
ages ago.
yeah.
So you never
Uh,
played Black Ops, Black Ops
no, no.
2,
Wait. Not World War Two. Was it? So the
Infinite Warfare?
yeah, it came after Infinite Warfare. So I played the Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare, the Advanced Warfare, those series, and Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what was like the World War Two one?
Vanguard, Call of Duty
No,
Vanguard.
the one before Vanguard.
Uh, Modern
World at
Warfare.
War or World at War
World
2,
at
something like that.
War was
Yeah,
way
probably
back
that.
then.
No,
No,
that
no, no, no.
not that. I think the
Wait,
Call of Duty, the one we had like the war.
yeah, World
I
War
can't
2.
remember the World
It
War.
was World War 2.
Ah,
Yeah, that
World War
came
Two.
in. Yeah, that came in 2017, right? Yeah.
Oh my
So
God!
I didn't play after
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Oh, there is actually a game called Call of Duty World War Two.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Jeez. Might
the
as
one with
well.
the friend goes missing at last, right? The campaign,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
His friend goes missing.
I swear to God, if Call of Duty comes out with a game called Call of Duty Auschwitz, I'm gonna shit myself. Jesus.
But the new, I think the new one is good, right?
Yeah, like I
Ghost is back
I
in that.
want
Bro,
yeah
Ghost used to be
Modern Warfare
lit.
too.
Have you
Yeah.
played COD Ghost?
I've never bothered because apparently Kevin Spacey was there and he fucking creeps me out. That was
Wait,
Ghost,
Kevin
right?
Spacey was in Advanced Warfare, right? Was it?
Yeah, regardless, I
Yeah.
didn't like the approach they took after Black Ops 2.
Ah,
Like, went
okay.
too futuristic and Ghost is
Yeah,
part of the
I did.
problem for me. But then Modern Warfare 1 came, like the Modern Warfare that was on the Battle.net, right?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
I
the
played the
remaster.
shit out of it. Yeah, the remaster. Played the
Yeah, the
shit out of it because the multiplayer was pristine. And then Vanguard came and I wanted to fucking vomit. And then
I think like I watched Modern Warfare 2, the new one, like some gameplays and everything.
yeah.
Like I
Looks pretty
think
sick.
the best campaign that has come by far, and the missions and everything, that was the best. Like the others, like when you talk about Ghost and everything, this Ghost, like he has a skull to his face, like on the mask.
mm,
So like the missions, like the one to the last, beginning to the last, the missions were so clean. Like I watch YouTube videos and everything because I can't play them in my small laptop, even if they come on.
it is what it is. But I'm not ready yet to fork $60 to play an upgraded version of Modern Warfare 1 yet. Maybe in the future once I get the bug I will. But for now, Overwatch 2 is keeping me calm. I'm fucking good. I have my dose of FPS for now. So AD
Overwatch
Muthu,
isn't that bad, no?
Overwatch is insane now. Like 5v5 is killing my vibe a bit because not many people can play as before. But other than that, everything is fucking pristine. I don't. Of course, the skins are expensive, but fuck skins. Muthu, what about you? Like, what are your 3 most meaningful gaming experiences of all time?
Meaningful 3. Like the first one should be like the first game that I played. So it was Super Mario, right? Like I can't remember on what, but the one where we played with the cassette
The
and
Nintendo
everything.
Entertainment
Yeah,
System.
yeah.
Okay.
That one, that was my first game. And then second, I think like a game that I had so much fun. Like it's between Titanfall 2 and Call of Duty Ghost. Like the two, they both had like the best campaigns.
Yeah.
But the only sad thing was like how the Call of Duty Ghost ended, and like they didn't go through with it onto the other. Like it doesn't end. Like there should be another part, but they never put it out. The third, life changing and everything. I think it's League of Legends.
Of
Like
course.
it gives happiness, it gives depression, it gives joy, sadness.
Everything. Like, I'll tell you one thing. Titanfall's campaign, untouchable by anything Call of Duty has done. I'm sorry, man. So your picks are fucking insane. League of Legends, Super Mario Brothers for the NES, and Titanfall 2. Ghost.
Titanfall, yeah.
Alright? Insane picks. If I may be so brief, and I'll tell you my three just to keep y'all in the loop. Uh, I am one of those filthy Sonic fans. The very first Sonic game that I played, that the very first game in general that I bought from my own money was a game called Sonic Adventure DX, and that holds a special place in my heart because that was the first time I've ever controlled a 3D character. I took a very different path from life compared to most other kids who got to play fun stuff like GTA, Vice City, or IGI. I got to control a 3D anthropomorphic hedgehog running around 3D levels and killing robots. Fun time for me. Second most meaningful video gaming experience would be Ori and the Blind Forest, the first 2D side scroller that almost made me cry at the very beginning of the game. It's fucking beautiful. And then the third would be Overwatch, the only game I've ever played at a competitive level, and I met my closest friends. So yeah. Um, this isn't
What
even
rank are you in, bro, in Overwatch?
Overwatch, I used to be higher gold or higher gold. That's pretty much all I've been. The thing is,
Yeah.
I played competitively in the fun side of competitive. Like I played SSEG tourneys. Closest I've ever been is like semifinals, and then from that point onwards, for some stupid reason we started trolling and we lost. It is what it is.
Happens, bro. Happens. Happens to the best.
Nah,
Yeah.
I hold no regrets. I got to be on stage for the first time. It was a fucking blast.
I do.
Regardless, you guys, I mean, after talking about the importance of this, went a lot of fucking detours, talking about random shit. But I guess that's what podcasts are all about, right?
No,
We lost fucking track, but seriously, Drogon and Nedimutu, thank you very much for taking the time to be here. The most important thing for me, personally, is that I got to hear your unfiltered thoughts on how we can make the things that we do go smoother and better. And it is going to be a normal thing where we bring the winning team of every community custom / tournament that we hold into a public setting like this podcast, so they can openly speak their mind. And well, of course, always intending to keep the sessions public as well. It's a way that I can ensure that we won't shoot ourselves in the fucking foot and walk backwards, This is the best way I can ensure that. So yeah, regardless, I know it's the least corporate thing we can do, but then again, fuck being corporate, right? Again, guys, thank you very much for being here. It's like 11:15. I don't want to hold you guys hostage any longer. This has been the 7th episode of the Unfiltered podcast. Thank you very much for being with us, and as always, do subscribe. I've never asked anybody to fucking subscribe before at the end of the podcast, so I'm doing so now. And keep in touch with us. We'll be doing a podcast episode every fucking week. One episode at the end of the week every week. My English died there for a second there. Anyways, this has been Doragon and Mutu of PnX's team Uwu Misfortunes, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Yes.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Like करना, comment करना, share करना.
Yeah.